What's the deal?
Well, he comes in every time, every day almost, and he took it.
Tell me. I mean, I got $500. I'm just gonna go like, oh yeah, by all means, take the $500. You know.
You know, I was hoping that he would go somewhere and go away, and I would never see him again.
Tell me about this $500. Give me the best story that you got about it. I'm listening.
I put $500 on my desk. He took it.
For what?
To get lost, to go away.
That's what you said.
Yes, sir.
Here's $500. Get lost.
He talked about doing things like that. I never intended, never thought he would do anything like that. I just was hoping he would go away, and I would never see him again. He's been very aggressive.
What would you call that?
I don't know.
Give me the denominations of $500.
Like it could be some 50s. It could be mainly 20s, I guess.
Where did it come from?
Well, I keep it with me all the time.
Where did the money come from? I mean, do people come in and pay you money?
No.
Okay, where'd the money
no.
come from?
Always keep it out of the bank.
Let me see. What checking account? What bank account?
Value bank. I don't have anything.
You don't have an account number?
Yeah, it's one.
Okay, hold on. It's a value bank?
Yeah. 1,1600.
That's the number? And is that a checking account?
Yes.
Do you have a savings account?
Not there, no.
Where do you have the savings account?
I have, I have a money market account with Waddell & Reed. I've got several accounts with Waddell & Reed.
Okay. You have those account numbers?
No, not on me.
How much money would you say you've got invested there through Waddell, those savings accounts?
Probably 50,000.
Okay. When's the last time you withdrew any money from those accounts?
Well, we went on a trip this weekend, so either maybe Thursday or Friday.
How much?
Probably about $500. I only had $1 in my pocket.
All right, these $500 that you got out is in a specific account. Do you have to call somebody or?
No, I just go to the bank and get it.
Get it from where?
I just go up to the window to the teller.
And get it from where? Which account?
Mainly that. Okay, I have another account, but I can't think of the.
All right, well,
account number.
let's hold up a little bit. I'm getting confused. You bank through Value Bank. You have a checking account there. You have accounts through Waddell and Reed.
Yeah.
Waddell and Reed. And how are those? I mean, is it under the name? If I subpoena these records, am I going to subpoena Waddell and Reed accounts, care of you, or how do I subpoena those to find out this information?
I guess just in care of me, but I could print them up for you right now if you like.
Print what up?
Any accounts that you, I mean, everything's accessible online.
And it'll have this withdrawal?
It should, yeah.
And who went with you to the bank to get it?
Just me. Nobody goes.
And did you go through the drive-through?
No.
You have to go inside. So I'll have a video of you going in there and getting $500. What time did you withdraw that money?
I don't know. Could be in the afternoon. Probably in the afternoon sometime.
Now, once again, you mentioned a desk. That's not the truth, is it? Where did you put this money, this extortion money? Where did you put this extortion money for him to get?
I put it right on in the drawer, the top drawer on my desk.
Now, how does he know that you've got extortion money in
Well,
the top drawer?
he always knows I have money in there. I always keep cash in there. It's either in that drawer or I got my change behind me because he'll sit in the chair across from me and he goes, I know you got money right in there in that drawer.
Now, You're a smart man, obviously.
Well, obviously
Come on.
not in this case.
Come on now. Somebody starts getting your money, getting into your kids' lunch money, getting into your kids, getting into all this. You're not going to tell me that you're a patsy and you're going to stand there and let this man get. Is that what you're trying to tell me, that you're a patsy and you're going to let this guy?
Well, I did this. He's bad news, and I did.
Is that what you want me to believe? That an educated person like you, is going to sit there and let this guy just come in here and get all your money, get your lunch money? You are?
Well, I am. I told him that he needs to. He keeps saying he's living in a tent.
tell
I
you
said,
what,
why don't you just go somewhere?
When that guy walks through that door right there, the first person I'd be calling is the police. Get this guy out of here, and you tell him I don't want him back anymore.
Well, I wish I would have done that. I really do.
You know what's going on here now. So now all of a sudden you remember that you did give him $500. Is that right?
I gave it to him, hoping that he would go away.
You gave it to him hoping he would kill off your wife, your ex-wife, and her husband. That's what you gave him the money for. Come on now. I guarantee you that's exactly what's on them tapes.
Well, I don't know what's on the tapes, and I may have said some things. I just want to get rid of him. I just wanted him to just go away, and I was hoping that he'd go to Florida or somewhere.
All right, so now that we're talking, now that you're giving him money and all this stuff, what else have you given him? How much more money have you given him?
No, that's it. That's it. He just left today.
He tell you anything else?
Hmm.
That's it.
No, I mean, he mentioned he still had this boat or whatever. So that's why I wanted to see if this guy was really for real.
Anything, Captain?
No, not offhand.
Now, you'll take us back to your office and show us we get photographs and everything else we might need from there?
Mm-hmm.
You said you print out the deal that's going to show me where you went and got the $500
Yep.
from? So the $500 that first of all, you said I did take some money out. We went on a trip. Where'd you go?
San Antonio.
Okay, and where is anything in particular, San Antonio?
No, just to mess around. We stayed at the La Quinta right across from the market, and yeah, we just messed around San Antonio for the whole weekend. Rode the trolley.
And who all went?
My wife and
What's your wife's name?
Naomi.
Spell that for me.
Naomi.
Okay, and is it Freeze?
Freeze, yes.
What's her date of birth?
11/23/70.
And what does she do for a living?
She's a principal.
And what school?
Keyburger Elementary.
Here?
Yes.
Elementary.
Mhm.
Who else went with you?
My little girl Miranda
Miranda?
and my
Okay.
stepdaughter Lily.
And Lily is how old?
She's 10.
You know her date of birth?
5/23, I think 70.
70.
Yeah. She's 11 now.
Okay. Now, did you ever tell anybody at all that this guy, Riley, was talking about killing your ex-wife and her husband?
No.
You didn't tell anybody?
Mm.
You didn't go tell them, hey, you better watch out, don't hang around with this guy?
No.
Why not?
I just didn't think there was much to it because he's probably going over there telling them the same thing.
Well, I
I
mean,
mean,
you said that he's a bad guy.
well,
You told him.
I'm,
Okay, well then you said he's a bad guy. I don't want nothing to do with him. I'll give him $500 just to go away to Florida somewhere. I'm not even gonna. I mean, I'll go get the money out of my savings account. I'll leave it there. He'll pick it up and he'll go somewhere. I don't want to mess with him, right?
Mhm.
Why wouldn't you go tell your ex-wife and her husband that this guy's saying this stuff? You're in your own
Yeah,
mind.
I
You say
just-
in your own mind you said, "Hey, this guy's a bad guy."
I didn't really think anything of it, and I really don't have
You-
that relationship
Okay,
with
so
him
which one
anyway.
is it? Are you really scared of him that you're going to give him $500 so he can get the hell out of there,
Well, I didn't-
or are you not scared at all about him?
I'm not scared of him enough that I have to give him $500. I was hoping that if he got some money, he would just leave and I would never see him again. He's a nuisance around the building.
That's what the police are for. But this guy's talking about killing your ex-wife and her husband.
Well, he never really put it out there like that, but
Well, how did
I just didn't believe the whole thing.
I mean, this guy's mean enough and nasty enough that you're going to give him money to go away. You don't want to deal with him. You don't want to call the cops because you're afraid he's going to get mad at you and do something to you. I guess that's what you're telling us, right?
Mhm.
But yet you don't go tell your ex-wife and her husband that this guy's even making these threats.
Yeah, well,
Why would you not do that?
I
You
don't have
realize
that.
who your ex-wife is, right? That's the mother of your children.
Mhm.
Would that not affect them too?
Sure.
But you didn't get off your duff to go over there and tell them.
I did. It didn't even cross my mind.
And when did this talk start about killing?
Probably a couple of weeks ago.
Okay, so for 2 weeks you sat on your duff down there. You're not going to move. You're not going to like a ostrich with his head buried in the sand. Is that what you're telling us?
That's the truth.
And
yes.
you're a patsy because you're not going to do anything to this guy. You just want him to go away.
Well, that's exactly right. I want him to go away.
Tell us about leaving this money in the back where we found it. Who put it there?
I don't know anything about
Who
any
put it
money in the
there?
back.
Is there any conversation about that? Never had a conversation going, go to the back where we found it?
No,
Instead of your desk like you're telling us?
it's on my desk.
$500 on your desk, not in the back,
Right.
on some meter.
Mhm.
You don't even know what I'm talking about
No,
in the back. Are you sure?
I am sure. Yes. He goes in the back and drinks beer, and
Once
That's
again,
about-
you're too scared to call the cops and say, "Get this drunk off my property." I guess Jason's too scared too because he ain't saying nothing. That's your associate. Who's the actual boss there?
well, we both work independently.
Okay, so is that Waddell and Reed? Is that a company, a big firm somewhere, or?
It is. It's nationwide, but we're all self-employed contractors.
Okay. Who rents the building?
I own the building.
You own the building.
Mhm.
So this guy's just running all over you. Coming in, drinking beer in the back. You're not calling the cops.
It's not the
He's
first
taking
time.
$500. He's taking $500 from you.
Well, I was hoping that was the last I'd ever see of him.
Yeah. I bet. Tell me when he picked up this $500 from your desk.
It was either Thursday or Friday. I can't tell you for sure what day, because he's there every day.
Thursday or Friday. So if you got it out on Friday, it couldn't have been Thursday.
Right.
And if you got it out on Thursday, it could be Thursday. I mean, depending what time it was, I guess.
It had to have been on Thursday, because I wasn't in the office Friday morning.
Did you ever come back to your office on Friday?
Yes. yes.
All right. Friday morning, you had something to do.
Well, it was Friday afternoon by the time
But I
we
mean,
got back.
Friday morning, you had something to do.
Yes, yes.
You gonna tell me what that is, or you
I
want
was
me to
at,
guess?
my wife and I were at the courthouse.
In Sinton,
Mm-hmm.
right. And so, was it that afternoon that he came by and you said,
He may have come by Friday. I don't recall.
I mean, you give
yeah.
this guy $500, you're gonna have it written down somewhere, or something's gonna
Well, I leave cash laying around. So I don't know if it was Thursday or Friday.
We go back to your office, there's gonna be cash laying around,
Probably.
unless what?
Well, unless somebody took it, but most likely I always keep cash laying around.
How much, right now, as it stands right now, when we go back over, how much cash we gonna find laying around?
I'm thinking about $600.
Where's it gonna be?
It should be either in this drawer or the drawer behind me.
And where'd that $600 come from?
It just comes out of the bank, or if I collect cash, I just collect it.
Somebody comes and gives you cash to put in their account or what?
Well, I don't accept cash for investments or anything.
Okay. Why would they bring you cash?
I don't recall right now, but it's possible for. What I do sometimes, if I get a small reimbursement check for, like if I paid for an ad at the newspaper, Waddell and Reed may reimburse me a portion of that, maybe like a $90 check or a $100 check. I'll go cash that for cash, and that's what I'll drop in my drawer.
But you don't take cash there?
No. But that's where a lot of the cash accumulates. If I don't go, if I know I'm gonna need some cash, if I have some worker coming by, gonna do some work for me that wants to be paid cash, that's why I always keep cash there. I've got guys from that Jackson hotel that come over and they water plants for me and they pick up trash for me and stuff like that.
How many of these people do you employ?
It's whoever.
Keep a record of it?
No, I do not.
Why
No,
not?
I do not.
I mean, that's tax stuff.
Well, I just.
A financial advisor like yourself.
It's, I mean, we're talking $5 here, $10 there.
$60 at one
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
$500
Mhm.
at one point.
Mhm.
Why aren't you? I mean, you're a financial advisor.
I just don't document it.
I mean, isn't that an advice you would give somebody else? You document everything that goes out of your pocket so we can figure out if it goes into a deduction.
Well, sure, for
Isn't
tax
that
purposes, but most of this stuff, I mean, it's not, these guys do half-ass work anyway, so.
I'm not talking about the quality of the work. I'm talking about the money that you're paying out,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, but I have no documentation on what I spend out at all. But any one of those guys, I've probably paid every one of those guys something at one time or another to unload my truck, to move dirt, to mow the grass, to pick up trash, and a lot of I give it to them to get rid of them, to get them away from me.
Now, I mean, $500. You're not gonna write that down somewhere? Right?
I don't.
Um,
And there's been many times that
do
people,
you take money out of different, you said you had different accounts here with in the bank.
Mhm.
I asked you, I said, when's the last time you withdrew some money? You said, I went on a trip, so you took some money out then, right?
Right.
And when did you take that money out? Because it's obviously separate from the $500 you gave.
Like I said, it was this either Thursday.
Is it the same time that you got the $500 that you laid on the desk for Riley?
No, no, that money's always there. I always have at least $500 right in my drawer.
That's the money you took to San Antonio,
Mhm.
and you paid cash money at the the,
No, not
Hotel.
for everything, not for everything, no.
how much money you got on you right now?
$1,
That's it.
yeah, because Raleigh took the rest of it.
How much did you take, $5?
I had $6 left in my wallet, and I tell you, you gotta leave me with at least $1.
All right. Were you plotting with Riley to kill your ex-wife Melissa and her husband?
No, I was not plotting to kill anybody.
There's never gonna be anything, anything saying, hey, go kill him, go take care of him, what happened this weekend, how come it didn't get done? Those kind of things,
No,
I'm asking you,
okay.
it's coming out of your mouth.
Anything out of my mouth? No, I do not recall anything at all coming out of my mouth, making any plans or anything like that at all.
Telling him to come back for 1,000?
Hmm.
Did you hear that? You didn't tell him come back Wednesday or Thursday?
Well, I said, we'll come back, but had no intention on giving him any more
You
money.
told him, I don't have 1,000.
I tell you what I was gonna do. I went out there to
There
the
you go.
harbor
Come
to
on.
see if there was a boat or anything out there that he was
Uh-huh.
talking about, and then if there was, then I may have let y'all in on it. But
2 weeks late.
well, I didn't think anything of it. I've been surprised that he's been so aggressive to me lately.
Do you have a consent to search?
Yes.
We'll need one for his business, right? You said you'd
Mhm.
let us in there.
Mhm.
So we can go look around in there, right? Right?
That's fine, perfectly fine.
Any more surprises? Any more? I mean, and I'm not
I
talking
hope
about
not.
surprises for me.
Yeah.
I'm talking about surprises for you. Any more money? Anything else that I need to know? That I need to
For
relate
him,
for you?
for me.
Of course, there was no mention of $500 until I kept telling you that we had it,
Mhm.
and then all of a sudden you remember. Oh, by the way, I did give him.
Well,
I did,
mean,
right?
Again, I see what this whole thing is all about, and I really feel like I'm kind of being screwed over by Raleigh. And
When were you going to mention the $500? I gave you plenty of chances. $60. Yeah, $60. That's all you've given. That's all I've given. Never given anything else. No. We've got the $500. Oh, by the way, you see how? You see?
I know.
That's what I'm asking you. Are there any more surprises? Not for me, for you.
I don't know of anything else.
What's the address of your business?
127
Mhm.
West Goodnight.
Now, did you share any of this information with your wife about this bad person?
Yes.
What did you tell her?
Well, nothing about, I don't think anything about this boat or anything like that, but I told her that he's a bad guy. Matter of fact, whenever he showed up the other day, my wife was there. I told her, I said, he's a bad guy. She said, yeah, he is. So, I mean, that's the only discussion that we've had.
Does she know that he was getting all this money from you, scaring you and not calling the cops? And does she know all of that?
I don't, but she does know that I pay him a lot of times just to go away.
She know you paid him $500?
No.
This is a consent to search now. Keep all these rights in mind. You read this from top to bottom. If you got a problem with it, you let me know.
Okay.
That's voluntary. You don't have to. You don't have to let us.
It's just saying that I'm allowing you to go.
No. I'll make sure it's on there. Tell me again.
This is just saying that I'm allowing you to go.
It's
go-
called a
go
consent.
search.
It's called a consent to search.
Okay.
That's just to make sure. I cannot search your place. I don't have no right, no authority, without a search warrant.
Mm-hmm.
You can give us permission to go in there and search.
Okay, and I'm saying that's okay.
You're the owner of the
Okay.
building. Where's your wife at right now?
It's probably at home.
We need somebody to go over there and talk to her. See what she knows about this bad person. Not this bad person. I'm talking about Raleigh,
The other bad person.
right? And I'd like it recorded. If she'll visit with you.
If she'll visit, we'll bring her over and she can visit with
Okay. And then we'll go over there and, yeah, we'll need to take a camera so we can take photos. And, let me see, what else?
the guy. The other guy looks good.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk to him.
What is your wife's name?
Naomi?
Not me.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, Mr. Freeze, you know, I've asked you to tell me the truth. You've given me some information there, but it didn't come out like it should have. I mean, somebody comes to me and says, hey, this is happening, I'm gonna say, let me tell you, and I'm gonna go straight, and it should have flowed out like, I mean, the truth flows out. This, that, everything should have been out. Not this dragging things out of you piece by piece, especially the $500. I didn't say nothing about no $500. I don't know nothing about no $500. I have no idea what you, oh, hold on just a minute. I did put $500 there. Now, that we are at this point that now we're involving other people. Now we're bringing them in. They don't know anything about this. I guarantee you. This information that yeah, she knows this, she knows that. I guarantee you she's gonna say, what? What guy? Oh yeah, there's a guy that goes, you know, it's not gonna be anything like you're thinking. We're gonna go talk to Jason. I bet he's never gonna say, oh yeah, we've sat and discussed that this guy's a bad person, that we need to pay him off so he'll go somewhere. I guarantee you he's not gonna say that, right?
He may. He sees. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't
Jason's
know.
not a patsy, is he?
I hope.
Right?
No,
I mean, he's not gonna say, gee, I wonder how much he's giving him. I guarantee you he's gonna say, I ain't giving him
Well,
squat.
Raleigh doesn't go in there and mess with him all the time.
But he does. Right? I guarantee you he's not gonna say, I'll give him $500 to get the heck out of there. I was hoping he'd go away. I bet that ain't never happened. The conversation between you and that bad man was what you wanted him to do with your ex-wife. That's exactly what the deal is. And now that you're not man enough to tell me the truth, we're involving a lot of other people. And if that's the way you want it, that's the way it's gonna be. Because it's not gonna corroborate what you're saying. Just like at the beginning, when you first sat down there, right after I read you these rights, it didn't make a lick of sense. It didn't make what you were telling me does not make sense. I start feeding you stuff that we know. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. $500, yeah. It would have flowed just like that. I mean, you just said, and guess what I've done? I've even given him $500 to get the heck out of here. I'm just trying to get rid of him. That didn't come out at the beginning, did it? No,
No, it didn't.
because it was, you're lying to us. But I mean, if this is what you want to do, this is what we'll do.
Well, I don't know what else to do.
The truth.
Well,
Tell me the truth.
officer, I did tell you the truth.
Bull, you didn't tell me nothing. I mean, it was only after I'm telling you all this stuff.
Well, I know.
I give you the. Oh, by the way, I did lay $500 out there for him to take. You need to put a date on that and a time. And you know that any time you want to, you can withdraw that consent.
Okay.
You understand that?
Yes, sir. Today's the 20th.
Yes, sir.
I'm not sure what the time is.
It is 3 o'clock. Yeah. That's all the big one. So I don't lose them. The envelope. That's another thing. There's another date. I wish you'd just tell me the truth and get over with this whole thing. Okay, the time is 3:01 p.m. Stop that.